Hey guys, it's the dirty 1st of October, and before going to school, I'm going to share to you guys my top 10 favorite horror movie to watch on Halloween Day. Well, this is just my opinion, and plus, I am not a big fan of horror movies, so the movies that I put on this list would be decent. So without wasting any more time, let's get this over with. Okay, first we have The Quiet Place. Well, I'm currently still watching this movie, and I will probably actually finish it by the time this video is posted. Yeah, The Quiet Place was, well, quiet. No pun intended. But seriously, it's more like a silent film, and that is the kind of silent film I liked, and I found myself to be caring for the characters and all that stuff, and it was definitely more interesting than the Smile movie. Okay, I know this movie was pretty short and basic, but I kind of have fun with it through and through, especially the action part and stuff. Well, as much I had fun with the sequel, the first movie gets the upper hand because of its storytelling and more screen time for Jack Black too. Okay, first hearing about the movie Abigail, well, I was very, what's this word? Skeptical. Well, I was doing like a 2024 ranking video when I had my old channel, so I wanted to include Abigail, so when I was about to watch it, I was expecting it to be pretty bad, and I was going to put it on my worst list, but surprisingly, I ended up having a good time with Abigail, and this movie ended up being on the decent tier of my 2024 movie ranking list. The characters have their own backstory, and some of that is emotional, and they are way smarter than the human characters in most horror movies. Abigail steals the show in this movie, and she's less entertaining to watch. And they kind of made her the anti-hero just for the climax. Well, the action scene was a bit bloody but cool. That makes it my favorite horror movie to watch. Okay, when I first watched the movie Megan back in 2023, I honestly did not like it at all. I thought it was just simple and plain, and they did poorly with the structured. But when Megan 2.0 was coming out, I watched this movie again before I'm about to watch the second movie, and my opinion has surprisingly changed. Like, there are some heart and family emotional core in this movie, and Megan is actually a pretty fun character. So yeah, before watching the second movie, I never thought I would become a fanboy of Megan. The live-action Loud House is terrible, so this is one of these movies that I was expecting to be bad. But as a big fan of the Loud House, well, I thought the Really Haunted Loud House live-action movie was pretty decent. Okay, well, watching the live-action Loud House Christmas movie, I thought they did terrible with the Loud siblings' personality, especially the live-action series, but this movie, they actually did the personality of the Loud siblings right. Like, I just saw them as the Loud family for the first time in this movie. The Loud sisters had more screen time this time around. The action was just so entertaining to watch. So for a movie that I was expecting it to be bad, it was pretty fun. So I ended up finishing watching the movie with a smile on my face. Okay, well, it is not really all that great of a movie, because there are a few stuff that I don't like, but overall, I really enjoyed myself, and I felt like a kid again watching it too. So yeah, you can hate this movie, or the Loud House franchise in general, all you want, because this movie rocks. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's is pretty decent at best. Well, I made a comparison video about this movie with Resident Evil, and if you have seen it, then you can tell by my opinion that I am a bit disappointed with the horror elements. But I did enjoy the characters and the direction they go through, so for that, I put it on my best movie list to watch for Halloween. Okay, I thought it was better than the Five Nights at Freddy's movie because of the better horror elements. Well, although I am a bit confused about the characters' interaction, but the action was entertaining, and I did have a good time. Alright, well, it is pretty hard to choose to put in 1 and 2, because both of these movies that I include into the list, well, it's pretty hard for me to choose for me to put in number 1, because I love these movies equally. But screw it, there's only one that can make it to number 1. So, as for number 2, Megan freaking 2.0. Okay, well, it is not technically a horror movie. It's more like an action comedy. And there's a lot of people that complains about the genre changing from horror to action comedy. Well, unlike most people, I don't mind the genre changing, but I do agree that this movie could have been scarier. But overall, I love my time with Megan 2.0. The action was actually so cinematic, like absolute cinema. Although the first Megan has the emotional core, but the second movie has that as well. Well, except I get to understand the characters this time around, and Megan once again steals the show in this movie, and they just double down what makes her so special in the first movie. And that movie was hilarious too. I never laughed this hard on a movie or a show for a very long time. Like Megan 2.0 is just so good in all the wrong, stupid reasons in the world. And I am also pretty curious what they're going to do with the Megan spin-off called Soulmate, and possibly Megan 3.0, but I am looking forward to it. So with that being said, Megan 2.0 is by far one of the best horror movies that I ever seen, and it is also my most entertaining movie of the year so far. Alright, lastly, we have the Hotel Transylvania movie. Well, except for the fourth one, just 3 of them. Okay, like I said, I like Megan 2.0 so much, but the problem that I had with this movie is the overall story. Like I said about the first movie, it was poorly structured with the story, and nothing changed with the sequel, and this is why it ended up being on second place to Hotel Transylvania. Hotel Transylvania is through and through fun to watch. I liked the story in the first movie, and I liked the creative activity they put in the third one, and I loved the action scene in the second movie. And it was a shame that this movie ended with a terrible fourth movie, and I am disappointed of that. But overall, Hotel Transylvania is my all-time favorite movie to watch for Halloween. And that's how I'm going to end this video for today. Well, I know some of you guys are going to disagree, but that's okay. You can just tell me your own opinion. Like, what is your favorite Halloween theme movie? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. My name is Isaiah Belfort, and I'll see you guys next time.